coast to coast to make you smile. A real life look at each of you to capture all that style. Get it red, white, and cute. The funnest things to do. It's Friday, and this is life. Stories from your friends next door, they never told. You might be a star tonight, so let that camera roll. You're red, white, and cute. The funnest things you do. It's Friday, and this is life.
Hi, I'm Mark Presley, and welcome to Friday Night with your host, Carrie Ann Stevenson. Tonight's Carrie's guests include Carrie Ann Stevenson, Carrie Ann Stevenson, Carrie Ann Stevenson, and Carrie Ann Stevenson. So welcome your host, Carrie Ann Stevenson.
Tonight's lineup includes the very funny Crystal Ferrier from Brampton, Ontario. And we also have Richard Glenlett representing Vancouver, BC, West Side. And we also have Monica Hamburg from La Belle Province, Montreal, Quebec. And last but certainly not least, good friend of mine, Angelo Sarukas. He will be our headliner coming all the way from California. California is the place you want to be, so he packed up his bags and he moved to Beverly. Your first comedian is isolating at home with her two beautiful girls. You might have seen her on Kevin Hart's LOL or on Sunday nights on the Minority Report with me. Put your hands together for the lovely Crystal Ferrier.
Hello everyone, Crystal Ferrier here. I hope you're all hanging in there during this crazy time. Quarantine life. What are we on? Week 5, week 6, week 32? Who knows? It's pretty crazy. Especially for myself. I mean, I know the government has shut down all these, essential services. What they didn't realize is hair removal services are essential for an Indian girl like myself. Yeah. What am I gonna do about this, all of this? What am I gonna do? I'm like 6.5 days from changing my name to Christopher. Yeah. The other day, my daughter called me Dada. And these eyebrows, they are not self-isolating, okay? They're coming together. Yeah. They're meeting. What am I going to do? Get bangs? Cover them up? Wear these big-ass glasses? I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Listen, single life is hard as well, hey? It's tough for all the single people out there. Quarantined at this time, right? How are you supposed to meet people? You can't meet people, right? Listen, dating is especially hard for a female comedian, okay? Dating during quarantine? Listen, dating is super hard, especially for me, because I'm married. Yeah. It's not that easy. Yeah. Oh, I am married. My husband is driving me a little bit insane. Hey, are all you women in the same boat, looking at your husband on the couch, watching TV, and thinking of many different ways that you can kill them and not get caught? Just me. Oh my gosh. And all we do is eat. We eat together. We just eat. Eat and eat. We're all bakers now. There's no goddamn flour in the store. Do you know how many cakes I've baked? How many loaves of bread? Apparently, this is a boulangerie. That's all I do. Cook, bake, eat. Cook, bake, eat. I've literally gained like that quarantine 15. It's turning into the quarantine 50. But let's see. My husband, he's doing the same thing. He's sitting there eating. The guy's on like his 3rd piece of cheesecake. complaining. Oh, babe, I'm getting so fat. I should lift some weights. I'm like, yeah, you've been on the couch all day. Maybe you should just stand up. That's lifting at least 250 pounds. Yeah. Actually, I did do a 5K today. And by that, I mean I ate 5 Kit Kats. Because that's how I'm living. Gosh. And who is homeschooling kids at this time? Hey? Yeah, you're angels. I'm homeschooling my kids and I'm like, damn, they really should pay teachers more. They really should. Because I can't take these little brats. I can't. Listen, I have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. Okay, I'm homeschooling toddlers. Yeah. Okay, I know you're asking, like, oh my gosh. I get this all the time, actually. People ask me the same question. Crystal, you had one kid and then you had another back to back. Oh my God, did you plan that? I didn't even plan the first one. Okay? No. Who would plan that? It's torture, right? I had one baby and apparently my husband's DJ Khaled because he was like another one. Yeah. Toddlers in quarantine. I'm surprised I'm alive. Okay? And homeschooling. Listen, the thing I figured about having 2 kids is that you always kind of find out that one of your kids is the smart one and one of them is the not so smart one. And if you're not laughing at that joke, you're probably the dumb sibling. Just saying. So I'm teaching my 4-year-old French. And I say, okay, Calista, can you say hi in French? And she goes, bonjour. Like, awesome. Can you say goodbye in French? And she says, au revoir. Like, bright girl. Now my 3-year-old comes along. She wants to participate too, of course. I will teach her the same stuff, right? So I say, okay, Kai, it's your turn, baby. Can you say hi in French? And she looks at me dead in the eye and says, hi in French. Not sure what to do if you fail homeschool. I don't know what's the option after that. I don't know. But listen, you know what? You guys hang in there and make sure you have a self-care routine. You know, for myself, I do the same thing every night. I put my kids to sleep, right? Oh, it sounds like I killed them. No. I put them to bed, and then I, take my hot shower, yeah? Put on my favorite show, and every night I always have my 1 glass of wine, right? You gotta do what you gotta do, huh?
Thanks, Crystal. That was great. Your next comedian, he likes to dress up as Santa at Christmas, and he also loves to do read poetry on the train. He goes by Optimus Rhyme, aka Richard Glenn Lett.
Here I am, outside Starbucks. I've just picked up my coffee served to me somebody in a hazmat outfit. Now we're looking down Thurlow Street. Empty Thurlow Street. Because some things are a priority, coffee being one of them. Another thing that's obviously a priority is the pot dispensary. There you see, some things are essential, and one of them is pot. The other is craft stores. Michael's Craft Store seems to be open all the time now. 24 hours a day, people are picking up beads and baubles and felt and glue just to make stuff at home to keep themselves from going crazy. Watch out for my moist talking. As you can see, The dentists are not available right now either. So having a little dental issues, but should be all right. Some woman just smiled at me. I don't know what that means. Maybe she thinks I have the virus. Meanwhile, life is okay. Everyone just stay calm. People are going through some troubled times. People are forced to deal with stuff. Divorced people, getting divorced, still have to live together. See that answer phone? Hello? Oh, hang on. It's your lawyer. Wow. Oh, okay. What did he say? He thinks we're spending too much time together. Oh, he's afraid we might get back together? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, do you want to fuck again? Sure. This is the dilemma that people are going through. People are starting to get to know each other and maybe even like each other again. I haven't binged Netflix in weeks. Ever since I figured out that Netflix is spending a lot of money to get people to do stories using the same plot but different actors. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that. Meanwhile, people are still not social distancing with their dogs. See that? He was way too close to his dog. I don't know what's going on there, but... Virus! Anyway, meanwhile, I probably should get back inside. I've been out here for like 4 minutes now. Starting to feel creepy, like something out of the Night of the Living Dead. Wait a second. I think there's a zombie coming up after me. Is that a zombie? He might be a zombie. He looks like he might have a zombie virus. He's got the virus. I better get moving. I gotta get away from this guy before he catches up to me. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Whew, that was close. You see, I was looking to eat my brains or sneeze on me or something like that. I don't know what was going on. It was very frightening.
Thanks, Richard. Now let's keep the COVID comedy ball rolling. All the way from Montreal, Quebec, le plus drôle, the very funny, Monica Hamburg.
If I don't hang out with my boyfriend, I save his life. Don't think I haven't heard that before. Next COVID's going to need my boyfriend to propose to someone else. I know your game, COVID. I have been stuck in my apartment for a while. Yeah, this guy knows. And this guy. You all know. Technology's been so great during this period because you can actually smell a comic's desperation. Every comic set list after this is going to be Uber Eats, more about how they hate their partner and kids, toilet paper, and even more masturbation jokes. So here we go. I was going through Uber Eats, and one review had, I got the pizza, and I had diarrhea all day. And I was like, I'll be home. I have a lot of anxiety, and I always worry. I always worry I could lose my job, someone I know could be a victim of crime, there could be a war. But this has made me realize it's a mystery. So now I have to start worrying about things I don't even know I have to start worrying about. It really worries me. But even in these bleak times, I can still dream about dinner. I've really learned that I can shame eat without having done anything shameful. I can't do anything shameful. There's nothing to do. But I can eat, and I'm good at it. I'm strategic. I'm thoughtful. I've put in my 10,000 hours all at once. I hope the cure to COVID is pizza and fries. That way I didn't lose control. I became a pioneer. Everyone talks about working out all the time. And at this point, you could bounce a quarter off my bum. Because all my clothes are in the wash, and I have a lot of coins. I'm so uncoordinated, but at least I live alone, which makes exercising easier. Easier, not desirable. Because exercise videos have people that are too excited about working out. Okay, we're gonna get our muscles burning. You're a rock star. You're gonna feel so super awesome. I need an instructor who hates it. I want someone who's like, this is a burpee. It's the worst. Tomorrow you're gonna feel like you've been hit by a bus. We're gonna do 20, and it's gonna make almost no difference. I need someone equally miserable. I think I need a Russian. I'm gonna Google workout with an Eastern European. It has been such a long time without human contact. I would even deal with an Eastern European. I was watching a workout video and another person entered the frame and I thought, how'd you get into my apartment? Like, that's where we're at. And I have run out of things to do. I have hacked off my hair. I've had important conversations with squirrels. I've broken up with myself twice. Like, does anybody know what level of game we're on now? I just don't know. I have run out of Netflix shows in my favorite category, which is everyone in this documentary is gross. There were a lot in that category, but I have gone through them all. I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls too. I'm ready to upgrade to Zoom Pro, as long as it lets me put a background on other people's messy rooms and a shirt on men. Does it? And during this time, I've noticed that Facebook has this time-saving feature where, based on someone's one comment, you could decide to hate them. The ad targeting has become pretty insulting too. Like, I keep seeing crowdfunding ads for the most basic items. There's actually this Kickstarter for a tea infuser and another one for a pocket lighter. And the guy is like, we've spent 3 years deciding this. We've spent 3 years deciding this. Man, I can't say that sentence. And the guy's like, we've spent 3 years designing this. Well, stop. How much innovation to a lighter is worth it? This is every movie where the family leaves the guy. The kids and I just can't live in the shadow of tea infuser anymore. And all the Facebook ads assume I'm a witch. And it is possible. But now I'm really wasting my talent.
My name is Ariel, and I'm Leona, and we are the founders of Delizioso Skincare. Do you know what's in the products that you use on your skin on a day-to-day basis? Skin is your largest organ, and more than 60% of what you put onto it, including soaps and lotions, absorbs straight into your bloodstream in less than 26 seconds. Conventional products are filled with harmful chemicals, carcinogens, and toxins. We wanted to create something that's truly pure, filled with these raw, botanical, and active ingredients, products that are food for your skin. We wanted to empower women of all walks of life, women of all ethnicities and all countries, to be able to feel beautiful in their own skin, without any Photoshop or retouching. Delizioso Skincare is that high-end option for women that is affordable, luxurious, and healthy all at once. We work to boost confidence through natural beauty, because each and every woman is beautiful in their very own unique way. Delizioso cosmetics are made not only to pigment, contour, and highlight, but also to nourish your skin with raw oils, antioxidants, and these rich botanicals that are anti-aging, blemish-fighting, and completely hydrating. From color cosmetics and bath and body to skincare and perfumes, we formulated a huge range to cover your full beauty routine. We have over 400 all-natural and truly pure products, so everyone can find something for themselves, including nail polish, hair care, and baby care. Every day, our fresh products, what we call artisan crafted food for your skin, are shipped to clients globally. Ingredients that come in from small farms are tested. Purity and complete transparency is our biggest revolution. All products are made with natural pigments and scents inspired by nature. We wanted to make Delizioso skincare so pure that it doesn't even contain any water. It's rich in hydrolates, hydrosols, aloe juice, and organic juices to quench your skin with the most potent antioxidant formula. Not only are our products 100% natural, made with organic ingredients and truly cruelty-free, the majority of our products are also packaged in glass to avoid contamination from plastic. We use exquisite ingredients from far-to-reach places like Bulgarian rose oil, known as the queen of all oils. A vast majority of our ingredients are certified organic by EcoCert and USDA. With a unique extraction method, we're able to create aromas like strawberry, vanilla, and mango without using any artificial fragrances or ingredients, making our products truly 100% delicious. We want you to join hands and join this movement to help women empower one another about natural and healthy botanical products. Yours truly, Ariel and Leona, the founders of Delizioso Skincare.
That was Monica, everyone. You having a good time? I'm sure you are. What else is there to do on a Friday night? Exactly. You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It's headliner time. And this guy with the evil eye is one of the best in the biz, and you're gonna see why. Put your hands together for Mr. Angelo Tsaroukas!
Hey guys, it's Angelo Tsaroukas, and this is the new comedy. Online comedy brought to you by COVID-19. The people who fuck up your life. Exactly. Things are different. I know things are different now. I'm doing this so you know it's different. Not that we're not used to doing comedy like this, but it's doing comedy without an audience is kind of weird. It's like having sex without someone else being there. Well, you can kind of do that too, I guess. But my good friend Carrie Ann said, hey, would you do this? We're doing a Friday night live comedy thing, and I want you to be a part of this. And I'm like, yeah, of course I'll do it. And because she's cute, and she's ambitious, and she's innovative. And the reality we're having right now is that for comics especially, we're observing everything that's going on around us. And like, I think we're going to have the same temperament right now. We're doing this right now, and there's challenges to this thing because we're used to being on the road all the time. Now we're home a lot, maybe more than we should be. And should we be this close to our relatives and get to know them even more? And the little things are setting off people. I'm a comic on the road, you know, even jacking off. I got used to it, and now there's nowhere to do it. Like, I mean, you got to wait for people to fall asleep. It's not like it was. Now I know people are going, oh, you're talking about this, yeah, because it's true. I'm not the only guy who jacks off. Everybody jacks off. It's just a matter of where, when, how, and who you're thinking of. But that's what we do. This is what we do. We sit here, we talk about situations and scenarios. Now I got my mother-in-law coming over every day. Now I don't mind. She's a nice lady, but she's also a pain in the ass. And you don't mind your relatives once in a while. We're kind of quarantining together. And people are and then now it's like I'm hearing, and you learn things about people that maybe you shouldn't learn, things you shouldn't, you know. But I think right now, traveling around, talking to people, is it me? Or are you finding that there's a lot of people reaching out that you haven't talked to in years? People are like, hey man, how you doing? I go, I haven't spoken to you since the 8th grade. You know, and getting those memes, and the memes that are coming in, some are religious, some are sexual, some are political, some are conspiracy. There's a ton of them that are coming on all the time. So it's kind of like, I humor it now because I look at them, I share some of them. Some of them are just stupid. You know, there's a lot of stupidness. If anything I'm learning about right now with what we've witnessed is stupidity has multiplied. And there's a lot of it. And there's a lot of people now who are kind of like, you know, saying things or doing things and thinking it's funny. But I don't blame them either because we're all going a little bit cuckoo. And now they're subscribers. Now HBO is giving you a free, Pornhub is giving you a free porn, you know, to view it, because it's also a good opportunity. Wearing a mask, going around driving, wearing a mask. You got this mask on like Darth Vader, and we go to the grocery store because I live in Los Angeles, so we're still quarantining. And then there's people now who are defying the orders and going to the beach and going out. So I'm saying, yeah, you know, you're right. Go ahead, go fucking die, because they didn't shut down the whole world. And to my friends, especially in Canada, who call me saying that this is a conspiracy created by America, let me tell you something, guys. I'm a Canadian, proud Canadian, love Canada, love living in America. But if you think the largest economy in the world want to shut it down for whatever the reason could be, you're freaking nuts. So I love talking to conspiracists, and they're like, well, you know, the Illuminati, and there's a secret society, the Skull and Bones Society. Right now, we're all fucked. That's exactly what's going on right now. That's exactly the position that we're in. So it's difficult. I mean, I hope people watching this, I don't know if you're bored yet, or this is difficult because it's not like I don't want to do my routine. I just can't. I don't want to go into it like, hey, did you hear about that? It's just, my brain just is not there right now, you know? So for me, I'm just sort of pontificating, talking, you know, sharing these stories of things that happen. And now I just find, by connecting with a lot of people, I'm remembering stories of a lot of things that have happened. And I'll tell you this funny story. I was on a plane. I'm not up on my hip hop culture or nothing. And I'm on a plane from LA to Miami. And who sits beside me? It's a few years ago. It was Kevin Federline, the guy that was married to Britney Spears. I saw him, and you know, I was having a few drinks and stuff, and we're sitting together in business class. And I didn't bring up, that's the time, remember Britney, she shaved her head and all that shit. He goes, what are you doing? Doing a show in Miami. He goes, oh, that's cool. And he's like, maybe I'll come with my crew, because you know those rapper guys have a crew. And I'll come with my crew and we can come see your show. I said, that's cool. So I get to the club in Miami. I was playing at the Improv. I was headlining the Improv. And sure enough, next night, you know, K-Fed, you know, Kevin Federline shows up. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. It's K-Fed showed up. And I'm trying to brag. I'm trying to be Hollywood. You know, I've only been in LA for a couple of years, so I'm trying to be Hollywood. And I told the comics, I go, you know, K-Fed's coming. He goes, oh, that's cool. And he's going to come with his crew. So sure enough, he shows up. So I saw the comics. I'm like, hey, guys, it's Kevin. Kevin, these are the comics. Nobody says a word. They don't say anything. So I'm like, that's kind of rude. Or maybe they're jealous because I'm hanging out with Hollywood rappers. So my one friend calls me over and he says, Ange. I go, what? He goes, that's not K-Fed. I go, what? It's not K-Fed. I go, who is it? He goes, it's Vanilla Ice. It's Vanilla Ice. I go, all white rappers look the same to me. I don't know. Now that's funny if you really think about it. So I feel like an idiot now. I'm like, that's not K-Fed. What the hell? So later on, to make it right, because I'm embarrassed, I should know these things. I'm a comic of the world. But clearly when it comes to meeting people, I'm challenged. So we get closer, and I said after the show we're having some drinks at the casino, and I said to K-Fed, well, Vanilla, and his name's Rob, and we're buddies now. And I said, Rob, look, man, I screwed up. He goes, how? I go, I had a couple of drinks, and I, on the airplane, and I really thought you were Kevin Federline. And he goes, yeah, bro. He goes, don't sweat it. He goes, I had a few drinks myself. He goes, I thought you were John Goodman. So it was a double whammy, and it was hilarious. And those are the stories, and these are real stories. These things happen. And I always find when you meet comedians or celebrities and stuff, a lot of times you're just... You see them, you don't know them. I've been lucky enough to work with a lot of them, whether it's movies or live performances or all that kind of stuff. But I always find that the real stories are the funny stories. And that's what comedians do. And the story I just told you was all true. Completely, I was oblivious. I didn't know who he was. And those are the stories that you like to share. Another time, I'm on a flight to Toronto. And... I'm flying, I get bumped up on Air Canada on those big planes, the 787. And first flight attendant comes over and says, hey, I'm a big fan of yours. I love, you really gotten through some hard times in my life. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm on Air Canada. I'm more well-known in Canada. Maybe she saw a comedy special. That's cool. Then the other brunette, really hot brunette comes up to me. She goes, oh my God, big fan of yours. Happy to have you on the flight. She gives me her phone number here. If you're in Toronto, you want to hang out or whatever. And I'm like, here's my number. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, one, maybe two. Then the head flight attendant, the gay one, he's really funny. He comes over, he goes, all right, he goes, we're not supposed to bother celebrities, but he goes, I have to tell you, your album, Bat Out of Hell, it's one of the best albums ever made. They thought I was Meatloaf. Because there was an executive over there who said I was Meatloaf. I go, whoa, I'm not Meatloaf. I'm a comedian. I'm Angela comedian. He goes, oh, you're not Meatloaf? I said, no. Well, that guy said, you're Meatloaf. I eat meatloaf, but I'm not Meatloaf. So later on, the flight attendant, the hot brunette, came over. And I said to her, hey, she goes, yeah, I know. It was a coincidence. We thought you were Meatloaf. We found out you're a comedian. I said, oh yeah, well, I got your number. Is it okay if, maybe I still give you a call? And she takes it back and she goes, no, that's not necessary anymore. I go, really? I go, what if I was Meatloaf? She goes, oh, it was on like Donkey Kong. So there you go. Stories. That's what we do. Keep laughing. Wash your hands. Hope you enjoyed a couple of my stories and stay safe and, keep watching. My website's funnygreek.com. Instagram or Twitter is at Big Ange Comic. BIGANG Comic. Love you guys. Love you, Carrie. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
It's Friday, this is life.